Good morning. It's coffee talk. Good morning. Good morning. Before I get started today, I just want to say if you're enjoying these ponders and you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. I've been watching the subscribers and I'm seeing how much it's growing, and it's very exciting because I love doing these for you. And at the beginning of 2022, I decided I was going to do these, and I decided it was going to rally some courage. And I even have our vision board in our sunroom where we all wrote down what our mantras were for the year, and mine was courage. And I have been very courageous getting on here, and now I'm loving it. So if you're loving it, hit subscribe to the channel. You can hit notify, and then every time a video comes out, you can watch it and not miss a thing. Also, if you're interested in jumping on some yoga classes, you could do them on the YouTube channel, or you could join my Uscreen platform, my online yoga studio. So just send me a link, and we can get you on the mat too. Move it, move it, move it. And then, as always, if you're interested in joining the private coaching, we have the Inner Circle, and you can come in and choose one of the groups Monday evenings, Thursday evenings. We also have one Wednesday afternoons, early 11 a.m. Central. And you can start to practice yoga off the mat. So if this year is the year that you are like, I want to reset, I want to recalibrate, I want to have a clearer vision of what I'm looking for in my life, then this is a place that you can really get all those needs met: body, mind, and spirit connection with community. Okay. So today I wanted to talk about how different you and I are. We're so different, right? Right? You're maybe lighter or darker than me. Maybe you're male. Maybe you're older. Maybe you're younger. Maybe you're richer or poorer. Maybe your hair is shorter or longer. Maybe you grew up in the Midwest or the East Coast or the West Coast and very different than me. It's like, where to cheat? No, I'm just kidding. Like we just see all these projections. How different are we? How different are we? How different are we? And I have that with a couple new women who are coming into the Inner Circle. They're anxious. They're really socially anxious that they're not going to fit into the group. They're starting in January. This sort of like, oh, I hope I like them. I hope they like me as they're moving into this group. Same thing with the yoga retreat. It's like, am I going to like these women? Like, what are these women going to think of me? How am I going to feel over the weekend with these women, right? How different are we? How different are we? So I guess it was probably 10 years ago now. I was in a group, and a really large group in person, and everybody was, different walks of life. And we were sharing stories, and I was just not feeling happy to be there. I wasn't really feeling connected to anybody. I felt almost like I wanted to help some people, right? I really sort of put myself on a higher category in some ways, feeling superior in some ways, feeling inferior in some ways, but really just sort of like calibrating where I fit in this group. Until a young man spoke, probably 19 years old, um, was a man covered in tattoos. And he was describing a moment in his early childhood when he was having a bowl of cereal that felt like he was literally telling my story. This was a gangbanger. This was a man who had been a severe drug addict, suicidal, like really down low in his life, that was rebuilding. And he's telling this story, and I'm looking at this man thinking, oh my God, oh, that was me. That's exactly what happened when I did that. Oh my way. And I saw someone I never thought I would have a similarity with. I felt so close to him. And in fact, we exchanged numbers, and we continued to stay connected for a few years. He did overdose and he did die. But he taught me such a valuable lesson, and that is that I am the same. We are the same. We are always one among many, always one among many. So My offering to you today in this ponder is, do you walk around and just look for differences, how you don't fit, how you don't belong, how you don't feel comfortable because they're better or worse, good or bad, good or bad? Are you sitting in the lens of judgment instead of looking for the similarities? And I would love, love, love for you to ponder that today, because it's really powerful, especially during the holidays when we feel connected. People celebrating this holiday, not celebrating, all older, younger, with kids, without kids, dog owners, cat owners, like all the things. Can you see the similarities between you and me right now, right? Between you, your sister and brother right now. Okay. And so I'm offering that to you today as we move into January, we move into this next year. If you'd like to join the inner circle and you want to come and feel what it feels like to be in a hygge, what it feels like to be in a community, or if you'd like to come on the yoga retreat, we're going to spend Friday evening doing a really powerful exercise that I've never done on a retreat before. I've only done in my inner circle groups. It's going to automatically bind you and bound you and connect you in the ways that, like, we are all the same. There's no doubt we are all the same, right? We can see that here in these exercises. And then through the yoga series, the whole yoga weekend, you're going to be moving and exploring in your body. Who am I? Who am I today? Who am I right now? Okay. So that's the ponder today. Do you look for similarities with others, or do you consistently look to pull yourself away and look for the differences? Don't forget, I've got one scholarship available for the retreat. That is $700 value. I'm choosing the person on Christmas Day, 12/25. So get those recommendations in. I'm really enjoying reading them. These people are very super inspiring. It's going to be hard to pick one, but I'm going to pick one on Christmas Day. And the only thing that you need to have is the person needs to be in financial hardship, not be able to afford a retreat like this for themselves. Number two, they need to spend the majority of their time serving others or helping others or caring for others, whether it's family, kids, patients, whatever. And then the third thing is they have to enjoy yoga, right? They have to enjoy yoga and meditation as a tool. They don't have to do it regularly, right? This is what we want, is to make time to do it, but they have to at least enjoy doing it. Okay. So similarities, how do we connect? How are we the same versus how are we different? I'd love for you to explore that all day today. And I'd like you to explore it with me personally. I'd like you to jump on my inner circle and practice showing up in a community setting with vulnerability and support, right? Balancing out vulnerability and support in our communities, and or joining our retreat January 13th through the 15th. I just finished the schedule. It's right here. The guest speaker is set. We have her coming in. I'm going to announce that soon. And I'm really excited about her. I've never brought this kind of a guest speaker on, but I personally was interested in what she had to teach. And so I thought, well, I think probably all of us would be interested. So it's something that's dear to my heart, and I look forward to sharing it with whomever's coming. We have 4 spots left at the retreat. One of them is for a scholarship. The next 3 are paid. Maybe you have a scholarship friend and you come with her, right? So it's your choice. As always, thank you so much for pondering. And I see you. And I am glad. All right. Deep bows.